record. All right, so welcome to our call about what is coaching. This is called a team meet and greet. So the way that this is going to work, I'm Rachel Mitchell. First of all, I have been a coach for about 4 years, and I'm going to share my story. But the way that this is going to work is that there are a handful of us from basically the dream team, and we are just going to share with you who we are, what we do as coaches, how we earn an income by doing something that we love, that gives us purpose, that we're passionate about, what you can expect from us, who we're looking for to join our team, and how you can get started as a health and fitness influencer and link arms with us as we just, set the world on fire for fitness. And so I'm really excited that you are here, and we're just going to pass it off to each other as we go. But first of all, I just want to tell you a little bit about who we are and what we do. So we are all part of one team. We each run our own businesses. We're each responsible for our own businesses, but we are a team, and we have chosen as coaches to link arms with Team Beachbody, who has created just some incredible fitness programs. I know personally for me, my journey started as a challenger, as someone who was tired. I was a mama at age 33 with 2 little toddler boys running around, and I was tired. I had never struggled with losing weight, but after I had my boys, I nursed them, I lost the weight, then I started to gain weight at 33, and I was really struggling to lose weight. And I just didn't know where to start because I'd never had that trouble. I'd not ever really had a positive relationship with my body, but I never struggled with being thin. And I knew that age 33, I needed to find something that was going to work. Nothing that was going to fix it fast, but something that was going to last for a really long time, that was going to help me to be healthy, and something that was going to sustain me for the long haul. And so I knew that nutrition was part of it. So I Googled portion control. I found the 21-day fix, if you're familiar with Beachbody programs, and I ordered it, found my coach, joined her challenge group, and that was the end of the story. And it worked for me, and I'm very thankful for that. But for a lot of us, we all have different stories. Some of us came in as coaches first and challengers at the same time, but the number one thing that we seek to do, and that we will encourage you guys to do, is to take care of this body that God has given you. We cannot be good coaches. We can't be good moms. We can't be good wives. We can't be good friends if we're not taking care of ourselves, and we're not confident and always challenging ourselves and our health and fitness. So as a health and fitness influencer, that is the number one thing that we will teach you, that we will encourage you guys to do, is just to start a fitness program, to start to make a meal plan, to start to implement clean eating and taking care of your body. That is our number one job as health and fitness coaches. And I think that's really, really cool, because without that accountability, without that push to be my healthiest self so I can lead others with integrity, I might not be here today doing what I'm doing. And I have gotten off of cholesterol medicine. Yes, I was on cholesterol medicine in my 20s, had horrible hormones, and just this lifestyle change that I made over 4 years ago has really made such a difference in my health and fitness, first and foremost, not to mention my family life, our finances, and all that other good stuff. But as coaches, that is what we do. We take care of ourselves, and we encourage other people. We influence them to do the same thing through social media. So every single day you see us push play on a workout program. We talk about things that are working for us. We share our struggles, because let's face it, just because we become a coach, that doesn't mean we have it all together. That just means that we get to share everything with people that follow us, the good, the bad, the hard, the ugly, all of it, because I never, ever, ever want to make someone think that my life is perfect, because it's not. Right now, my 7-year-old is standing here pestering me, wanting to know something, and it's just real life. He's part of my job. But okay, just yeah, you can go get something. I don't know, I can't help you right now. But that's just our life. And so we share all of it, the good, the struggle, the hard, the easy, and definitely the triumphs. And so I love that as a health and fitness coach that no one expects me to be perfect. I just have to constantly be on a journey that is making me better, that is making me stronger, that is making me a better mom. And so whenever I became a coach, whenever you become a coach, what we will help you to do is we will teach you how to actually start sharing. Social media is our platform. Social media is our very free advertising agency that we don't have to pay for. We will teach you how to start to share your story. And know that the first thing that I did whenever I became a coach was I just told people that I was a coach. I just shared my story of my transformation right where I was at. I started very early in my physical transformation, and I was passionate. I was on fire about what I could do to help other people because this had helped me so much. And I was excited to share that with other women. And so I just started to talk about what I was doing. I started to push play on my workouts every morning and to show people what I was doing that was changing my life, that was changing my health. And I just started to find my voice and to find my story and to really put it out there every single day as a health and fitness coach. And so I really started to build a brand, started to really build a story around my family, about the fact that I was a mom. I was a full-time working mom who was making health and fitness work for her and her family. I started to invite other women to join me in getting fit and linking arms in learning how to eat clean and to incorporate our superfoods. And I just slowly, month by month, began to build a business that was based on how my life had changed. And my coach taught me how to do that every step of the way, which we will teach you as well. And I just started to grow a business that was built on helping women get fit. And that is what I continue to do to this day. That is the heart and soul of our businesses, each and every one of us that you will hear from today. We simply link arms with other women to help them get healthy and fit. And when other women learn to love what we're doing as well, they become coaches. You were invited here tonight because someone on our team saw something in you that they felt like would make a really good coach. And we link arms with other women who want to make an impact, who want to be a positive influence in what I think can be a very dark health and fitness industry. We get to be a light, and we get to show women that this is real. This is real life. We can be healthy and fit. It doesn't have to look perfect. And we are just constantly bringing women into our family of fitness friends and just helping them change their lives and their families' lives. And as we grow, we teach other women to do exactly what we are doing here tonight, to run their own challenge groups. We run challenge groups every single month where we put these women that join our team in there. We teach them how to get healthy. We talk about things like binge eating and standing in the pantry late at night. We talk about emotional eating. We teach women how to eat at the holidays and on the weekends and not to be too hard on ourselves, give ourselves grace, but constantly be moving forward. And as women join our team and they love it, we invite them to do what we do as coaches, which is why you are here tonight. And that is how we grow. That is how I've grown a business very organically, just by every day making a choice to do something positive in my health and fitness, to share it on social media, and to invite at least 3 women to join my team to get healthy and fit every single month. And now I'm going to ask Jackie if you would really quickly just share. Jackie is somebody that's on our team, and she is going to share her coaching story just really briefly before Melanie Mitro talks to you about how we actually earn an income by doing everything that I just shared with you. So let's see, Jackie, let me unmute you. There you are. Okay, can you talk? Let's see.
Oh, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody. I'm kind of nervous. My name's Jackie. I go by Snarky Mother Runner on Instagram because why use something normal? I'm one of the coaches on the Dream Team. I've been coaching for almost a year now. On the 17th, it'll be my year anniversary. I started coaching after having back-to-back babies. I have a girl and I have two little boys who are 14 months apart. So I'd never really worried about my weight, growing up. I was always pretty slim, but I ended up gaining 70 pounds with my two boys, and I was having a really difficult time taking it off. I started running with my husband, and I started doing some group exercise classes with him at the Y, and really started sharing, my struggles, through my postpartum journey, when my coach reached out to me and said, I think you would make an amazing coach. Do you want to join my team? I had never done Beachbody before. All I'd known about Beachbody were like the infomercials that I'd seen. I knew about hip hop abs. That was about it. That and, what my friends have shared on their journeys. So I really came into the business kind of without that background in a challenge group, without the background in knowing what the products could do for me personally, but I had seen what they could do for my friends. And I thought it would be a perfect way not only for me to start earning some income to help the family out, but really take my health back because, as you know, when we're moms, especially when those back-to-back babies come in, you kind of lose yourself. You lose your sense of who you are other than mom. The person who changes the diapers, makes the meals, cleans the house. And coaching really gave that back to me. It's amazing how much of a transformation has happened in this last year. I'm like a completely different person. I have all of my confidence back. I'm actually pregnant again and due on Christmas. And this pregnancy has been amazing because I've had this team behind me, these programs behind me. I've only gained 10 pounds and I'm in my third trimester. So it's just been wondrous what this group and what this company and what this team have done for me physically, emotionally, mentally, and with my ability to grow a business. I never thought that I'd be able to be that mom who stays at home with their kids and takes care of everyone and makes an income. And that's my coaching story.
All right, Melanie, you're up.
That is so awesome. I don't know. I like hearing success stories, and I like hearing other people that have been able to do what they really want to do in life, whether it's stay at home or leave a job that they don't love or just create some supplemental income. So anyways, let me introduce myself, and then I'm going to talk to you about money because I know that is, you want to know how you actually earn, how you get commissions, how do you build your business. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Melanie Mitro. I actually have been a part of Beachbody for 7.5 years. I'm like the old grandma here. And I actually started my business. And I always say this, like I started it at my kitchen table. I had an old Dell laptop computer and a flip phone that didn't even have Wi-Fi on it. And when I signed up to become a coach, I was only 10 pounds into my 30-pound transformation. I had two little ones. So I had a 6-month-old and a 2.5-year-old. And I had just quit my full-time job 6 months earlier to be a stay-at-home mom. And so Beachbody sort of fell into my lap for the fitness first, right? I found Beachbody. Actually, my coach reached out to me on Facebook to invite me to join a challenge group. And I fell in love with it. I knew nothing about the business. I actually didn't even know that Beachbody was attached to like Shakeology and P90X and Insanity and all the programs we had. I didn't know that all of this went together. And so I kind of walked in blindly, but I was at a point in my life where I was ready to make a significant change. I was sick and tired of wearing maternity clothes. 6 months after I had my kids, I was sick of wearing Spanx every day. And I'm not kidding you. It would be 90 degrees outside. I'd be chasing a toddler, carrying an infant and a baby Bjorn with Spanx on and a t-shirt over top. Like I was like miserable. And when you're hot and you're sweaty and you're gross, like you feel terrible, right? And it was affecting my relationship with my husband. And so that was kind of when I decided, okay, I need a change. I can't afford to go to the gym. I can't afford a personal trainer. I can borrow a copy of Insanity from the neighbor down the street and I can do this workout program. So I kind of cleared out a space in my storage room and every day would work out. And what I loved most about the challenge group was that it was friends for me. Being somebody that's home with little minions all day long, right? We watch Bubble Guppies and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and we never talk to humans, and we want to kind of go out of our mind sometimes. And so I would log into this challenge group, and they were my friends, and they were giving me all these ideas and encouragement, and it made me want to show up and made me want to be better. And that was my first experience. And so I found myself sort of naturally sharing my experience with anybody that would listen. And I was so excited about the skills I had learned to really take control of my life and the confidence that I was gaining. And so my coach actually invited me 7 times before I said yes. 7 times. And I turned her down. And my husband thought I was crazy. He thought this was like a crazy business that wasn't a legit thing. And he did not support me. So I actually took money that my parents gave me for my birthday. And that's how I signed up to become a coach. So I've been doing this for 7 years. I have been the top coach for 4 years, and I get to lead all of these beautiful ladies. We do this together, and honestly, Beachbody's changed my life in more ways that I could ever imagine. And it just started with, I want to pay it forward to one person. And then as I learned the business, I started to see the possibilities, and I started to see that this could be a source of income. And I started to sort of raise the ante a little bit and up my game, and started to set some bigger goals. So if you're coming in and this is your first experience, right? The one thing I can say to you is like, take it one day at a time. And just know that anything is possible. I think about how I went from this stay-at-home mom at my kitchen table to being able to bring my husband home from his job and to do this full time and to be able to travel has been a blessing. So let's dive into how you earn, right? So how do you earn an income? So when you come in to Team Beachbody as a coach, the first way, the basic level is through commission. So we don't have to stock products at our house, right? I don't have a closet full of product I have to sell. So basically what we do is we get a website that has an ID that's attached to us. And so anytime somebody is interested in a product or a program or wants to be in a challenge group, we match them up with the fitness program that meets their needs. When they purchase, it's automatically connected to us, and we get a commission. So we get a 25% commission off of all the products. So everything from Beachbody On Demand memberships to Shakeology to the Performance Line supplements to 3-Day Refresh. I mean, everything that you can find in our shop tab is commissionable. So you will get a commission from that. Apparel, and Ultimate Reset. So there's tons of stuff that we as coaches can earn an income, and it gets directly deposited into your bank account every single Thursday. When somebody buys a challenge pack from you, and a challenge pack is our bundle, it bundles together our fitness programs, our nutrition plan, and then our supplements. So either Performance Slide or Beachbody On Demand. And so these bundles, these challenge packs are really like the solution that we're offering to our clients to get into the accountability group. And we get this, it's called a challenge pack bonus. So it's a little bigger commission that you get as a coach whenever somebody buys a challenge pack. And so that, as a coach, from day one, there is no minimum monthly requirement. You can earn a commission the very first day you sign up. You get commissions. There's no monthly quota. Like, you don't have to reach a certain amount, or you don't have to sell a certain amount before you make an income. It's just like, it's yours. And then there's a second level that you can earn, and that is called team volume, team cycle bonus. So basically, there are lots of different kinds of coaches, right? There are coaches that come in and they just want a 25% discount. And so they don't sell anything. They just consume the products. They get the discount. Then there are retail coaches that say, I don't want to build a team. I just want to support clients. I just want to promote the products, the things I love, and get commissions. And then the third is a business building coach. And that person says, you know what? I love the products. I love the programs. I love what the business stands for. I would like to start creating my own team culture like all of us have done. And so we start bringing in members onto our team. And those are people that are also running accountability groups and supporting other people. And you can earn this team cycle bonus. So off of your team, you earn a percentage of volume, and it can be anywhere. And this is what sort of began to blow my mind, was that as an Emerald coach, which is the first rank in Beachbody, where you've sponsored 2 people that are generating volume, right? They're generating commissions and sales. You can earn up to $250 a week. And so that's not too shabby. That's $1,000 a month at the first rank. Now it takes some work to get there, but then it progresses. When you become a diamond, which means you're sort of that leadership role, it's $1,000. It's $2,000 a week, right? And then it goes up. It goes all the way up to your max that you can earn is $10,000 a week, which sounds insane and crazy. But you have this capacity to say, I can retail and I can bring in customers. I can earn a decent commission doing that, but I can also build a team, and that's where my exponential growth sort of happens. And so being in your shoes, if I could rewind, this would have made no sense to me whatsoever because I didn't quite understand the concept. But I just want you, if anything, to know that there's an income opportunity out there, and it is significant if you really want to serve other people and you say, okay, I see the vision. I know that I don't know all the steps yet, but I know that it is possible for me to do it too. And all of us legit are normal, average, everyday people that have really leaned into growth and personal development and practicing what we preach and leading from the heart. And we've attracted all of you amazing individuals into our lives, right? And so it's really awesome. So last thing I want to share on this topic before I turn it over is that as a coach, you may see us do these shout outs. So 2-star diamond, right? These leadership advancements. Every advancement also raises your cap of income potential, but our company also has quarterly bonuses. So when you become the rank of 2-star and 5 and 10 and 15, the company takes 2% of its earnings and they split it up into 0.5% and they divide it into these bonus pools that you can get 4 times a year. These quarterly bonuses that can range from $800 a quarter to like $10,000, $15,000 a quarter and upwards of that. All right, based on where you are at and how far along you are in your business. And I can remember Matt and he would get a bonus. He worked for corporate. He worked for Heinz, and his bonus at Christmas time would be like $800 or $1,000. And some years we didn't even get a bonus if the company didn't do very well. And so when we started getting these quarterly bonuses, my husband was like, this is crazy. Like even at Heinz being that's one of the top performers, that these kind of accomplishments they didn't happen. So, I love the incentives that we get for doing a job that we love. So there is an income opportunity with it. But the biggest focus is serving others. And when you serve others, the income will come as a result of the work that you do. All right. And we will teach you how to do the work. So I don't know if I'm turning it over to the other Melanie yet, or if we have another, is it Melanie? Okay. Yes, Melanie. All right. So Melanie, you are up next, girlfriend.
All right. Thanks, Mel. So hi, everybody. My name is Melanie as well. Just a little bit about me before I get into the topic that I'm going to cover. I'm coming at you from New Hampshire. I am a mommy of 2, a wife. I'm still a labor and delivery nurse over here, so I have cut back to part-time at my normal job, and I work Beachbody the other part of my life. And going back for me, the beginning of my business 2.5 years ago, I had a full plate. I had nothing else that I was looking for necessarily in life. I was busy, crazy. And I had just finished a challenge group and I had this success and I felt good. I just felt really good. And for me, I've always been somebody who kind of roots for the underdog. And so, being who I am, I just would look at other women as I'm on my own journey of, self-discovery and growth and finding my light and finding my best self, as I would realize and notice that there's so many women who need what Beachbody has to offer. And I saw this sort of natural progression in myself that I wanted to help these other women. And so that's kind of where my business started. I had this success with myself. I had this, internal transformation truly from the inside out. And I just wanted to help other women feel the same. And so I also just felt a little jealous of other people, being in a challenge group and watching my coach. I kind of started watching her more outside of the challenge group. And I was like, what is she doing? And why is she going on all these trips? And why does she get all these friends around her all the time. And, you know, I moved down from a different state away once I got married and didn't have all my childhood friends around. And she had, you know, just things going on in her life that I craved. And I just wanted something more. And so I watched her and I kind of, you know, stalked her a little bit. Like I would wake up in the morning, I would look for her posts and I would look to see what she was doing. And so it just sort of naturally progressed into that. And I thought, if she can do it, then why can't I? You know, and of course I had all these doubts and these fears and, you know, I didn't know where the heck to start, but I just jumped in because there was something in my heart, this little piece of me that was saying, Mel, you've known all your life that you were meant for something more. And there was that little whisper and I didn't know what it was telling me to do, but for some reason, whatever brought me here, brought me to the space I was at. And it was like, I'm listening to this little whisper and I'm just going to jump in. And that's what I did. And I'll tell you guys, I've said to so many people that the only freaking regret that I have is that I didn't even know about this sooner in my life, because what it's allowed me to do in my personal life has exceeded what I started off wanting it to do. So I started off thinking, okay, you know what, if I can make a little bit more, I want to cut back at work. I was done working full time. And those of you who work full time know it's crazy. If you're raising a family, you know, it's nuts. You've got things going on all over the place. And now being that my kids are 7 and 10, I thought baby life was crazy. Now it's even more crazy. I mean, we're on the go. Those of you who have kids my age, school age kids, you know, it's just constant activity and craziness. And I just didn't want to be gone for 12 hours at a time, plus my commute, 3 days a week, weekends, holidays, I mean, on-call time. I just didn't want that. And I saw these other people having more in their lives. I saw them having more time, more freedom, more flexibility, more friendships, more traveling, like just things that I just wanted. And so I just went for it. And I've been able to cut back from my full-time nursing job. I'm getting ready to cut back again. And I told my husband that this year is the last year that I'm working Christmas. And that's just the goal I'm setting for myself. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to happen, because what Beachbody has done for me and what you'll see is that what it does for you is it allows you to dream bigger. So maybe you start off here with a little dream and you're like, maybe I can do this, but I'm telling you, it's going to grow. The more that you change and grow and evolve, you're going to have that dream grow. And that's really, really freaking cool, because I know that a lot of us as, you know, little girls, little boys growing up had these dreams and these goals, and then just life happened. And it's really hard to, especially if you're working full time, raising a family, to work on yourself and to allow yourself to do these things. So let Beachbody, let coaching be that light for you. And basically that's what you're going to do as a coach, is you're going to let your light shine and you're going to allow other people to let their light shine. So that's essentially what you're doing as a coach, is you're going to guide them and just be the best you, so that you can show them that if I can do this, you can too. So a little bit about me and where I'm at. And it's been an awesome journey. I can't imagine not being a coach. I can't imagine the friendships that I have in my life now that I haven't, you know, that I'm not having. I mean, people I have reconnected with from my childhood, from high school, new friends. It's just this community that I crave. And maybe I didn't even know I craved it, but I did. And I'm so happy to be a part of it. So my topic I just want to cover for you guys tonight is, who are we looking for? Who is this dream team looking for? And you guys, we're looking for those types of people. We're looking for people who have a craving to dream bigger. You know, maybe you just want something more in your life, and maybe part of your story is totally different. Maybe your story is totally different than mine. Maybe you can't relate to a lot of pieces of my story, but maybe you can relate to a little bit of it. And maybe you're somebody who just wants the financial, you know, aspect of it, or maybe you're somebody who just has this nasty commute. You despise your commute. Maybe you're disrespected at your job. Maybe you just feel like you're underpaid, overworked. You're just gone all the time. You pour so much into your work and you're just not getting what you need back. Then that's if that's you, that's what we're looking for, because if we want people who are looking for more, who have this sort of calling, this yearning in your heart that there's something more in life. And you guys, if that's what's talking to you and speaking to you, then you just gotta listen, because you can be that person that you wanted to be, that you crave to be, that you know is out there, because you see all these other people doing it and you're like, why can't I have that for myself? you can, you guys. You just have to listen to that. You have to trust that you have wings in there, and you just have to kind of jump and let those wings open and build as you go. And you're not alone. You're going to be with this crazy team who helps you grow and learn, and just, we have each other's back. And that's the thing is the people on this team are really good quality people. We're honest, we're hardworking, we care about one another. We're never those coaches who are out there to just make, a buck, or who, ever steal people from other people. Like, it's just not like that. These are such good, incredible people on this team who are just normal like you and me. And so don't let fear or doubt or any of that hold you back, you guys, because you're going to have that, but you just have to jump anyway. And you'll see that you're going to grow and evolve, and your dreams are just going to grow, and it's just going to be this crazy, awesome ride, but you just have to start. You just have to start. So, this business is about changing lives, and it starts with changing your own. And that's the really cool key part of it. So you get to work on yourself, and then you just influence these other people around you. And that's where your business goes. And this isn't an overnight thing, you guys. And we don't ever claim that you're going to build your dream house in 5 days or just overnight success. Like, we work hard. We're hardworking people. And oftentimes it's a lot of people who are working already because you're craving something different. You're craving that freedom, that flexibility, something more. You want to be home with your kids, whatever that is for you. You just have to listen to your little story and figure out what it is that you want more. And I bet you that one part of that story is going to be able to be linked in here into coaching, that you're going to be able to find what you need, what you crave in this coaching journey. So hopefully that just explains a little bit about us as our team and who we're looking for. And, you guys, we have on this team, we have runners, we have joggers, we have walkers. If you are coming in here and you're like, I want to do this because I want to get rid of my full-time job, I can't do this anymore, I can't live this, crazy life that I'm doing, there are people who are going to run with you. If you just want to do this as a little side thing, you got people doing that. If you just want to walk in here and earn the money to cover your Shakeology every month, you guys, there's people who are going to be able to help you do that too. So wherever you are at in your life, just start, trust in this team and this process, and know that really big, awesome things are coming your way. So that's my little story, and I'm going to pass it on to the next person. I'm not sure who's next. Rachel, maybe you can help me out.
It's me, I think. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Abby, and I'm proof that you don't have to have anything fancy, because I'm currently sitting on the floor of my bathroom that's being remodeled, hiding from my kids. So this is just life. But I've been a coach for just almost 3 years now, which is crazy. And I, like so many of the women who come in before, can't even talk enough. And I'm gonna apologize in advance if you hear my kids screaming outside. My husband just got home, so he's manning the fort. But I started when I was working full time, and I started just to kind of get my Shakeology paid for and realize what the potential was really, really quickly. And it was filling this hole in my heart that I didn't even know that I had, of being able to pour into women and work on myself and all of that. And so I worked this business in these little 20-minute, hour-long pockets of my day. I get on the phone with Melanie and be like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I don't know. And after 2.5 years, I have been able to come home and do it full time now. And I'm not dropping my son off at daycare anymore. And I will tell you, if you follow me on social media at all, you'll know it is like a hot mess 99% of the time, but we're just making it work. And I love that I get to work, that I get to do something that fills my cup in these little cracks of my day, but that I am designing my life and fitting my work into that, as opposed to fitting my life around my job, which is what it was like so long before, trying to look ahead to get time off to go to a doctor's appointment, or missing certain events or things like that because I for work. And now I just get to be home and I coordinate it around. So that might mean I work like I'm going to tonight at 11 p.m. because it's been a crazy day with the kids, but I love what I do. And so what you can expect from us if you decide to join our team is really what Melanie just touched on, of we're going to be with you where you're at for your goals. We are not your bosses. We are not responsible for your success, but we have all had success. And so our goal is to plug you in to whatever tools and tricks you need to be successful, to hit those goals, and to kind of give you those nudges and pushes when we see potential in you to go further. So for me, and I don't know if any of you guys can relate to this, but I did not do social media. The thought of taking a selfie, especially a selfie about a workout, honestly made me want to pee my pants or puke or both. I maybe posted like once or twice a month, and it was like, oh, look at my cute baby. Never just me. I would roll my eyes, actually. I stalked Melanie on Instagram for about 3 months, and I'd just be like, what is she doing? But I kept finding myself like being drawn to her. So we will teach you that. If you are saying, I don't do social media, we're going to teach you that. If you say, I work full-time, or I'm mom and full-time and I don't have time, we're going to teach you exactly what behaviors that you need to do in the 10 minutes that you have to move forward with your day and be successful. We're going to help you grow. So what you need to do is to be someone who is ready to take ownership and to show up and to be brave and to trust the process, to trust that, you know, you may have to get outside your comfort zone, but as your mentors, as your upline coaches, we are going to be there to support you every single step of the way. And so you don't have to have anything. You don't have to be anything special. You just have to show up with that heart to help others and that drive to want to grow, whatever it is. So when you get plugged into our training, and I know Megan's going to talk about kind of how to sign up and all that, but we're going to plug you into New Coach Basics, where we teach you literally how to run a business from your phone, how to post on social media. Do you need special apps? How do you take a nice picture? Like all of those things you're going to get plugged into. You're going to have access to all of the scripts and things for running challenge groups. You can run your own, or if you want to partner with your upline coach to do your first one, like we're not just going to say, great, you're a coach, now go. We're going to really mentor you and give you the tools. And I mean, Mel has been the top coach for 4 years in a row, guys. We kind of have the best of the best in the business in terms of resources to give you. And so you can expect all of that. Honestly, in a way, it's overwhelming how much we have to give you to be successful. So when you start, you're going to have it all, and we're going to take those baby steps for success. So we are super excited to give you that sneak peek into the resources. And I know that every single other coach on this team does what I do for my team, and that is anytime we have something that's working for us or something helpful, we give that. We're not a competitive group. We're competitive with ourselves. We're competitive with our dreams, but this is not a hoarding. This is a sharing community where we are there for one another. So it's pretty special. And I think Julie is next. She's going to share a little bit of her story before we wrap it up. Right? Was that right? Julie's next?
I'm Julia.
Oh, perfect.
Hi. So yes, I'm Julia, and I'm super pumped and excited right now because you guys are all speaking to me. I am a newer coach, and I'm an X-ray technologist and a proud dog mom of 2. And I signed on as a Beachbody coach end of March 2017. But when I first signed up, I just signed up to get a challenge pack to focus on my health and my nutrition. And I did not know what a Beachbody coach was. My coach at the time said I could sign up for these discounts for the Shakeology that I was going to buy. And I'm like, okay, I like a discount. And she told me how I was going to be a coach. And I'm like, no, don't put me as a coach. I'm not a coach at all. I just want discounts. So I went home, and I'm pretty sure that first week I Googled what is a Beachbody coach, because I had no clue. And from there, I just absolutely fell in love with the workouts, fell in love with the shakes, and just loved everything about it. And my husband didn't understand the quality of the shakes that I was drinking, and he started bringing up the price and questioning me the price. And I knew I wanted this shake in my life, and I did not want to get rid of it. So I started looking at other options of how I could, afford this. And girls were saying how if you help others, 3 others, that you could help with the cost of your Shakeology. So I was all for it because I was so excited about my transformation. It was very easy for me to post on social media everything I was doing. And from there, it went from 3 people to more and more. And now I have challenge groups full of strong, determined women. And I'm now recently building a team full of sweet, inspiring people that without this opportunity, I would never have the privilege to talk to them every day. So I was not looking for this. I didn't know. I think I might have had one coach on my Facebook, but I probably kept scrolling by. I did not know what Beachbody was. And I'm so thankful every day that I found this opportunity and that it's in my life. So thank you so much. And I hope you guys join us.
I just get goosebumps listening to that because I can hear myself in that same story 4.5 years ago. So hello, everyone. To those of you who don't know me, my name is Megan, and I have been coaching now 4.5 years. I started this after I had my son, and I was desperate to do something for me. I'm a former accountant. I spent 6 years in public accounting, and I left that career because I wanted to be mom to the kids right now who at 9, 10 at night are still coming out of their bed. That's all I wanted, was to be there for them. So I left that career without any clue what Beachbody was. And I found myself at home with a newborn and a 2-year-old, and to be honest, I was losing my mind. It was so different from everything that I imagined it was going to be, and it was so much harder than I thought it was. The weight came off a little easier with baby number 1 than it did with baby number 2, and I was looking for a solution to get those last few stubborn pounds off. There was a girl that I was friends with in college, and I used to scroll her page every night as I sat on the couch eating peanut M&Ms with my husband, and I would be like, grab my phone and be like, do you see her? There she goes again. Like, she's doing handstands, and she's so cute, and she's so fit. And I was like, there she is, as I like pop a handful of M&Ms. And I did that for a while, but I watched her. Like, for months, I watched her, and I saw that not only was she like this super fit mom, but she was earning all these things. Like, she was going on these trips. She was getting these shout outs. I know we talked about the shout outs a little bit. Like, she was getting these shout outs on her wall, and I'm like, I don't know what stars are and diamonds are, but I'm not getting any of that as a mom. And I thought that was so cool. And I was hooked on it. And I initially joined as a challenger. Just like Julie, I wasn't looking for the business. I really just wanted to lose that weight that was hanging on to me after my second baby. But I got curious. And in the second week of my challenge group, my coach, she went on a cruise. And I was like, what is she doing? Like, this company that I'm like now being introduced is sending her on a cruise. And I signed up as a coach on day 16 of my first 21-day fixed round. And I have been going at it for 4.5 years now. So I know that it can be one of those things where maybe someone's asked you for a while, or maybe you've been sitting there watching your coach, or maybe you've been a part of some other sneak peek before. There's what I think of as a tipping point, where you get to that point where it's like, I'm finished. I'm not watching anymore, and you're ready to join. So if that's where you see yourself tonight, I want to share a couple of the sign-up options with you guys. If you are a current challenger, you're likely familiar with our challenge packs and the products that we have to get you enrolled. So you can enroll with what we call a challenge pack, which is the number one way I always recommend my new coaches get started, because not only is it going to waive the $40 sign-up fee, which who wants to pay a fee if you don't have to? It's going to waive your $40 sign-up fee, and it's going to get you what you need. So it is your Shakeology or Performance Line or both. It's your Beachbody on demand so that you can stream whatever workout program and everything else that is out there. And then there's different levels. So that's like your basic is going to get you your fitness and nutrition, and you can bundle it a number of different ways. But those challenge packs, whichever one would be fit your needs, that's what's going to be the best way to sign up. Waives your monthly fee, and it will get you started on your own journey. Because like we said, the best, I mean, you can sign up, but your best way to really build this business is going to be using your story. And that's, and I hope you heard that common theme as we talked about this. We were able to so easily share what we were doing and how we were doing it, and our excitement, and why we wanted everyone to join it, because we believed so much in it. So that's step one. You can sign up and pay that fee. If you already have BOD, we also have challenge or completion pack. So that would be similar to the challenge pack, which could waive your fee. Or you can pay the $40 sign-up fee. That is an option as well. You're just not going to get the products to start sharing your story. So it is there. Not usually how I recommend you start. But we also have a military waiver program. So if you yourself are active duty in the military, or you are a veteran, or you're the spouse of an active duty, so those are kind of the qualifications that go into that, you can enroll as a coach, and you don't have to pay the sign-up fee, and you don't have to pay our monthly fee either. So that's something else. I have a lot of military in my family. That's actually how my sister got started on this, was she's military. So I always like to make sure people know that, because it's an awesome perk. And then, like I briefly mentioned there's a monthly fee, a $15.95 monthly fee that covers all of the back end servicing of things. So that's going to cover the fact that Beachbody, you know, I know Melanie said we don't have to carry inventory. Like could you, like most businesses, like you have to order it and then go ship it. Like all that stuff they handle for you, and it only costs us $15.95 a month for that. And that's the only fee. So whether you're thinking discount or hobby or working coach, doesn't matter how much you build the business, it's a $15.95 fee. So that is your only fee. After you sign up, you can sign up with the challenge pack, waives your $40 enrollment fee. You can sign up and pay the $40 enrollment fee, and then there's the military waiver option as well. So I think that the one common theme you will see from all of us is that we absolutely love what we do. Like, it is an honor to sit here on this Thursday evening and share with you, because we've all been impacted by this business, and it's like, I can't not share it. Like, you have to tell other people what it's done. When I look at the impact it's made to my life from, and I was just actually talking to a girl who was interested in a challenge pack right before we got on the call, and she was like, I'm a single mom. Like, I don't know if I can make this happen. And I'm like, I get it. Like, I get it, because there was a time where I made $0 as a mom when I left my super successful career to be home. And we didn't have the wiggle room in our budget, and we didn't have extra money. Like, you can see me, like, I don't actually normally wear makeup, like, ever. And we just finished a photo shoot for my family pictures. And there was a time that I remember when getting family pictures taken was a huge stressor. So we didn't have extra money to do those things. And because of this opportunity, we have totally transformed our lives and our kids in the way our kids view our health and our lifestyle. And we have to share it with you guys. So that's why you're here. You were invited purposefully. You were invited because we all believe that you could have something with this, with our team, and sharing this with you tonight. I think I can speak on behalf of all the leaders here. We are honored to give a little glimpse of our stories to you guys and help share what this could do for you. Rachel, anything else to close us out?
Absolutely, y'all. Like, I mean, we are obviously very passionate about what we do. We would love to have you join us. Everybody, like, these ladies are my friends, and I've gotten to know them really well. Like, our lives have been changed from our bank account to our home life to our bodies. Like, there's no guarantee of success, but we guarantee that if you join our team, we'll give you everything that can help you succeed in this business. But we would love for you to join our team. Just follow up. The person that invited you here will follow up with you after this call tonight or tomorrow, and we can start you in our new coach training at any time. So it's your decision now, ball's in your court, but we have loved having you here, and we hope you get our passion, our excitement for what we do, and we look forward to working with many of you very, very soon. All right? Good night, you guys. Does anyone have any questions? Like, does anyone have any questions? Let me ask that before I go. If you do, you can unmute, or you can chat in the chat bar, or you can just follow up with the person that invited you here. But again, thank you so much for taking some time to come and listen to us share our hearts. All right, you are welcome. All right, guys, good night. Good night.